Plans change, and that's okay. What's up, guys? My name is Preston. My goal here is to give you as much as I can, knowledge-wise, resource-wise, value-wise, to be successful in your life. And I hope that this video helps you. I'm still rather new at content creation. I don't have a microphone yet, and it might get a little windy out. So I hope that it doesn't bother you too much, but I know 100% if you stick around, you can at least take a couple of things I say, implement them into your life to change your life. First off, it's not the end of the world, okay? If plans change all the time, all right? It's not the end of the world. No one's gonna die. You're not gonna get thrown into a pit of lava, okay? It is frustrating. You just made a whole plan, years of your life, to do something, and you just figured out you may not want to do it. You may not can do it, right? And it's frustrating, but that's okay. And first off, let me explain what a plan is. A plan, by clear definition, gives you tangible, actionable things that will get you closer to where you want to be, your goal, or your dream life, right? Plans change when you change. Did you catch that? Plans change when you change. Sometimes if you've spent so much time making plans or knowing where and what you want to do, having things figured out, and it all of a sudden getting swept up out from under you can be frustrating, okay? I understand that. It happened to me all the time, and it still happens to me, right? But it's mainly changing because you're changing yourself, right? You're learning, you're growing, you're shifting, you're developing. And that's exciting, actually. That's really, really good news. If anything, that means that you have a higher potential for success in the future than you would have, right? You've taken knowledge and you've fixed yourself. You've self-improved. And I actually congratulate on that. Most people can't even change one time in their life, and you've done that. When plans change, shift in direction, that means that you yourself have developed with the knowledge that you now have to shift and change, right? That's exciting. It's actually good news. The only way it can be seen as somewhat bad is having to redo your plan, and I understand that. But just remember that changing plans doesn't always mean your life is ruined, right? It's just simply you changing who you want to be. You've developed who you want to be and where you want to go, and that's good. Dreams can change. Did you know that? Your dream life can shift and change. It could be one day owning a $5 billion house, and then the next day owning a $5 million house, right? Because you've learned that you don't want the workload that a billionaire has, right? If anything, you should be congratulating yourself. You should be excited that you have changed. You have developed. You've grown. That is one of the biggest green flags you can have when you're starting the business journey, right? Initial growth in character, self-improvement. That is the biggest takeaway that you can have, one of the biggest green flags you can have in the very beginning of your journey, even midway through. You never want to stop changing, right? So it's actually regular and normal for your plans to change. You don't have to stick to the same plan or the same thing throughout your life, right? You're free. You can shift it. Although I do want to warn, you don't want to shift it too much, right? There is a difference between shiny object syndrome and shifting too much and naturally shifting every once in a while, right? Life plans should only be shifted or changed in a couple of months or years. They never really should be shifted in weeks unless you're changing a lot. But if it's like every week, then you need to hunker down, get more discipline, and try to stay in one spot, and then you can shift. Try to stay in a spot for around a year, right? You don't want to shift too much, and I'm not telling you to keep making new plans, new goals, different things every week or two, every month, right? That's not what's supposed to happen. It's good to change from knowledge. It's bad to do it over and over again, right? That's shiny object syndrome. You're just chasing what feels good, right? That's not always the best option and direction to go. So I hope I've explained the difference good enough on what changing naturally and changing unnaturally is, and I hope that I've made you feel a little better even though that your plans have changed and you might have taken weeks working towards the plan that you have currently. But just know that that has developed who you are into making a different plan with even better results for who you are, right? So I hope this helped you. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I hope that this brought you some value. If you know anyone else who's struggling with where they are in life, send this to them. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. I don't say that often. I really should say that more. But have a nice one. Guys, enjoy yourself, right? Celebrate just a little, right? You've changed. You've done it, right? You've been talking about, oh, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. You've been too hard on yourself sometimes. You've changed. You've done it. Congratulations. Peace out.